NAMM 2024, we just ran into Ryan Roxie at the Hughes Kettner booth. How are you doing today?
Doing good, feeling good, and yeah, smelling good, actually, now that I have these Altoids.
That is important, especially in a convention center, you know?
It can be a very smelly place, these big convention halls right now, but they have the AC cooking right now. It's a good vibe here.
Yes. So what are the vibes at Hughes Kettner right now? Tell us about your connection with this brand.
They're the amps I play on stage, they're the amps I play whatever gigs, whether it's small club gigs all the way up to bigger gigs. I don't want to like start being, you know, well, I do. I play some pretty big gigs, and I'm very happy about it, and I'm glad that Hughes Kettner makes my guitar louder and good.
What else do you have going on at NAMM this week?
Right now, the guitars that I play, Rock and Roll Relics, they're combined with us here at this booth right now. I play a few of those guitars. My heart is always with Gibson. I have a bunch of those models as well, and I enjoy just walking around, seeing a bunch of old friends from my past, living the days I lived in Los Angeles. Now that I'm living elsewhere, it's a very cool place to have a reunion. It's a very cool community right now.
Absolutely. NAMM is always all about the reunions, and it's great to see. So you also had a bit of a reunion earlier this week with a NAMM Jam you did at Soundcheck Live. So tell me about how that went.
That was very cool. Our drummer, Glenn Sobel from the Alice Cooper Band, gave me a call and said, do you want to play a few songs with some guys that you have played in Alice Cooper with prior, which is Eric Dover, one of the world's best singers and guitar players that I know of. And we were able to play along with Glenn and Eric and Steve on keyboards. We had Chris Wise on bass, myself, hosts of other musicians. We played a few songs from the international set list, which usually include something from David Bowie, something from Mark Bowen, something from The Sweet, those types of songs. And I thought we kicked ass in a good way.
That sounds awesome. I have a special place in my heart for Mark Bolan and T-Rex in particular. I always loved that band.
So I had you at Mark Bowen. That's good.
Exactly. Well, of course, you have me at Alice Cooper as well. We all know you're part of the Alice Cooper Band, which is awesome. Tell me what's new in that.
Legacy, yes.
The Alice Cooper Legacy, yes.
Good to be a part of it. I've been there since on and off since '96. His name is the one on the marquee. We always respect that. He's the man, the myth, the legend, and he outperforms any lead singer out there. I don't care what age they are. He's the man that we always look up to and always aspire to match his energy level each and every night.
Absolutely, and I've seen the Alice Cooper shows a number of times, and you guys definitely always do match that energy. It's always such a vibrant show.
Thank you very much. I mean, the band's been together now, same lineup, longer than the original Alice Cooper lineup, which is pretty impressive in that sense, because Alice has put together a lot of great bands over the years and decades. But this band in particular, with Nita Strauss on guitar, Tommy Hendrickson on guitar, myself, Chuck Garrett, Glenn Sobel, and of course Alice Cooper, we've been consistent now for over 8-9 years, and we look forward to going out on tour in 2024.
Yes, there's going to be plenty of great stuff coming up. And how about on the podcast front? Do you have any news over there?
The podcast reboot in 2024 is the In the Trenches podcast with Ryan Roxie. You can check that on my YouTube channel, which is Ryan Roxie Official. But we have a bunch of guests lined up. It's a matter of basically trying to slot and schedule the guests between my touring, and then I also do a weekly radio show with Monsters of Rock Radio. So getting everything together and trying to work on my suntan at the same time in between.
Well, you're in the right place for it right now, even in the wintertime, California sunshine.
That's true, very true, and that's why I love being here in Los Angeles, California.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for taking the time to speak with me today. This has been awesome, and best of luck with everything.
All right, thank you, Chelsea. See you.